Good Sunday morning. I'm meteorologist Christy Stewart. We are going to be able to keep this nice fall-like preview for a little while. We're going to be having our high temperatures in the low 80s all week long, but humidity will gradually be increasing. Now, will we be able to stay dry this entire time? Well, it really depends on what's going to be happening in the Atlantic. There is a potential for some tropical activity late in the week that could potentially bring us some rain showers, so we'll keep you updated on that. And then otherwise, outside of that, regardless, looks like we are going to be staying on the windy side. Those stronger northeasterly winds will be persisting throughout a good chunk of this week. Look at our dew points today, mid-50s. That is crazy to be saying in August. Definitely feels more like fall out there for us, but we are underneath that dry air category, so you will not feel any humidity out there at all throughout the day today, even less than we did yesterday, and yesterday felt pretty good out there. Today is our driest day, but we'll stay with that lower humidity for the next few days. Eventually, we'll see a jump back into that more muggy air as we get into the later parts of the week. Looks like Thursday is when you'll really start to notice more of that humidity in the atmosphere. It is still windy out there. We are going to be continuing to see those northeasterly winds 10 to 20 miles per hour, gusting up to 30 miles per hour for today, which is still ushering in some more of that Canadian wildfire smoke. So just be mindful of that. If you're a little bit more sensitive to some smoke in the atmosphere, then you'll just probably want to limit some time outdoors. Looks like it'll be a little bit worse for the eastern shore as we head into the beginning of the week, as that starts to lift a little bit for us. Now, as we head throughout the day today, able to enjoy a nice dry day, plenty of sunshine, just a few passing clouds, still on that breezy side. Will be a bit breezy out there on Monday as well. Still able to stay dry with a mix of sun and clouds, and very similar weather continues for us as we head into the day on Tuesday. So really nice weather to enjoy the next several days. Now, the second half of the week is a little bit more uncertain in our forecast, again, because of what could be happening in the Atlantic. So we do have this disturbance. There's a stationary front down to our south. Low pressure is developing along it. Depending on what exactly happens with that, it could potentially become a tropical system. 40% chance of that happening within the next couple of days. Again, depending on where exactly, if it does develop, where it tracks, all of that could determine if we see rain later in the week. The next name on our list is Dexter. So we'll keep you updated as we see more developments in the Atlantic. If you're headed out to the beach today, because we have those strong northeasterly winds, still dealing with 5 to 7 feet breaking waves, so still recommended to not be in the water. High rip current risk for us for the afternoon. Now, as we head throughout the next several days, look at that. Those temperatures stay in the lower 80s, staying well below average for us. We will have several days where it's going to be windy and breezy out there, a mix of sun and clouds, and we could start to see some rain returning to our forecast as we get into later in the day on Wednesday. But again, expecting some of those pops to change for us as we get into later in the week.